is going on, Governor Chisgule here, and today we're going to get a look at the Lunar New Year Bundle. Is it worth it? And we're going to spin the Wheel of Fortune. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. We're going to talk about this bundle over here. We'll be brief, evaluating whether or not we think it's good. Then we're going to spin the Universal Wheel of Fortune at least the max number of times today, and possibly in this video even more times. Let's get right into it. This bundle over here, Lunar New Year Bundle, has just become available. You can purchase it for the next 10 days, along with the Spring is Here bundle. These are purchasable only one time, and only during this 10-day time frame. So if you want the bundle, you've got to get it now. Let's get a look at what's contained within these bundles and do some evaluation. Now, the $1 bundle, I'm going to be honest, I don't do a ton of evaluation of $1 bundles because it's $1. If you've got the disposable income and you feel like this is a thing that you particularly want, that you would want the name plaque, which is, in my opinion, the only sort of thing of value that would be worthy of picking up this particular bundle, then you could go for it. Of course, you're getting some speed ups and experience tomes, and if you wanted something to compare to, you could look at the Treasure of Courage. The Treasure of Courage gives you the opportunity to get some legendary commander sculptures, also only costs $1. I wouldn't think too much about the $1 bundle. The $10 bundle, I think, is a bigger purchase that people are more interested in talking about. So let's do that. Now, you know my feelings about making purchases in Rise of Kingdoms or any mobile game, which is that, look, like, you got to take care of your family first, and this truly has to be like disposable income above and beyond what you need to like save for retirement or whatever. But you can make your life choices. And again, we are a sponsored creator with Rise of Kingdoms when we make these advisements. Now, this particular bundle I find interesting because it's got these gold stars. Gold stars are used to star up commanders, very crucial. I need a lot of those, so you've already got my attention with the gold stars up at the top. There is an avatar frame, which if you want it, this is going to be the only way you can get it, presumably. So if you want to get the Year of the Rat avatar frame, this would be how you have to do it. Some gold keys, some speed ups, and I do enjoy pick one resource chests. Those will all be gold for us, and some VIP and gems at the bottom. Now, I also purchased the $5 New World bundle just to compare. So you can see this is a $10 bundle. This is a New World bundle. And you can see that the gem value they think of this sort of a bundle is 13,000 gems, whereas the gem value of the Lunar New Year bundle is about 22,500 gems in their opinion. In my opinion, I think it's pretty good breakdown of materials and things that you're getting in here. I wish there were materials, really. Material choice chests would be amazing. However, pick one resource chests are great. Universal speed-ups are great. Gold keys these days are looking pretty decent, given that there's a lot more commanders in there that you can go and get, and you probably actually need for even just gathering, and you could get some more gold stars. I'm in on the Lunar New Year bundle, and I'm actually going to buy it. Right now, we're going to get our spend blocker, Richard I, up on the wall. Guardian of my credit card information. Really, it's just my Chisgule Gaming email address. There's not that much that he's guarding, but, just in case. There we go. The purchase has been made. Richard I off the wall, and we are all set. You can see here that bundle can only be purchased one time, and now it's sold out. The Spring is Here bundle. I mean, I guess I could just grab this too, I suppose. For $1, I get the name plaque that I don't really need, but we collect things, so like, sure, we'll put the spend blocker up on the wall for $1 for the YouTubes. We'll go pick that up, and bada boom, that is obtained. Spend blocker down off the wall, and we've obtained the $1 bundle. Now I can show you what those look like. Going in, we can edit our name plaque. We can swap on over to the Year of the Rat, and honestly, that's actually a pretty sweet avatar frame. I wasn't sure what I was expecting for Year of the Rat, but I'll take it. I like it, and I can go in now to my city. We can go to the City Hall. This is where you update your name plaque. We could switch it over to the Year of the Rat. There is an achievement, I believe, for getting some number of these name plaques and avatar frames. We've already unlocked it, though. It looks fine. You see there's some sort of fireworks off to the right-hand side of it. And if we zoom out a little bit, you can see it on our city. There it is. There we go, baby. So overall, I think that those bundles are a fine pickup. And again, if you need the gold stars, I certainly do, then it's certainly more compelling. If you don't need the gold stars for some reason, then you would be less inclined to get that sort of a bundle. Now, on the topic of gold stars, we've got to spin the wheel. The Universal Commander Wheel Gold Star, baby. We need a lot of these. We've got a lot of commanders that we want to invest in, that we want to star up. There's a Universal Sculpture. Amazing value there. We're going to spin this wheel a bunch. Now, you know the drill here. When you're spinning a wheel, the thing that you're ultimately hunting for is value at these different tiers. I actually can't tap it now. I tried several times. While the wheel is spinning, let's see what we got here. A bunch of gold stars. This is actually a subpar spin, if you can believe it. The thing that you're ultimately hunting for is these different tiers for the number of times that you spin. Spin up to 80 times and you get a bunch of goodies. We're going to spin the 50 times that it'll let us spin today. Probably spin some more tomorrow. And I'll put a card up in the top for a video where we did the math breaking down whether or not this is even worth doing. And holy moly, this set of spins was really good. We got so much gold, and we desperately need gold. We got the 3 spot for legendary commander sculptures and one more. So 4 legendary commander sculptures, universal. We can put them on any commander we want. And here we go, baby. 5 more legendary commander sculptures. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We'll keep the spinning going here. We will keep the spinning going. The building speed-ups are something we don't need, as are the research speed-ups, so that's a little bit tragic. The wood is also something we don't need, but there's a legendary commander sculpture. That was a not amazing spin at all. Okay, well, continuing on, let's see how we do. Our safety net, of course, is getting those mile markers, wherein we get the extra rewards. That chest is sort of in the upper left of this event window. So there we go, a legendary commander sculpture. This is not going as well as I would have liked. If we look at the odds, those are all broken down here, and you can see what those look like. The things that we need are fairly limited these days. The research speedups are not needed. The building speedups are not needed. The wood is not needed. We need to train a lot of cavalry. We need to train a lot of cavalry. We'll be using our speedups for cavalry for the rest of time. So that's food, stone, and gold. So wood is basically a dead resource to us entirely, which seems to be the one thing that I can land on the most in this wheel. Tragic. Wop, 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 wop. For those of you who say, like, oh, the content creators have their wheels rigged. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There you go. There's the mile marker for 25 spins. Now we're on our way to 40 spins. I think it was 25 was the marker. I think it was 25. We could double check that. Seeing if we get some goodies. Ultimately, obviously, the stars, the legendary heads are what we're hunting for, but these spins are just like just completely wrecking us. Hopefully, one day we'll have another opportunity to trade those building speed-ups into something of value to us. For now, we're about to get 8 legendary commander sculptures on top of all the other goodies, which is a pretty decent deal. There we get a 24-hour speed up. That's solid. We need that. Legendary commander sculpture. Let's turn this luck around. Gold star. This spin was on a roll right until we got the research speed ups. Now, who knows? Maybe one day they'll add something else that you can research into Rise of Kingdoms. But we have so many research speed ups that, like, whatever it is, as long as we've got the resources, we've probably got the speed ups to obtain it immediately. There's another legendary commander sculpture. Some more speed ups. Some gold, which is awesome, and food, which is decent. This wheel, the regular wheel just is not as exciting as the special commander wheel, but there is the 8 sculptures, which is a great pickup. And now we spin 10 more times before we cut to probably the next day where we spin a whole bunch more. Certainly we're going to go to the 80 spins, I suppose it is, that are required in order to get the max unlock of those special items. Bada boom, another legendary commander sculpture and some gold stars. Here we go. Rocking a spin. Gold star is solid. Gold star is solid. Stone is fine. and a 24-hour speed up, I think is what that was. I think we got two of those. Yeah, we need speed ups to train troops, I'm not going to lie. Overall, those spins were certainly less than amazing. We'll be back to get the rest of the spins on our way to the 80 spot and certainly also the 60 spot along the way. And maybe we'll spin more than that, but we'll have to math it out to figure out what the value is to us and if we think that's really worth it. Okay, we're back for more Wheel of Fortune. Goodness, before we continue to spin the wheel, I just want to call out we have Mighty Governor Day 2. And in Day 2 of Mighty Governor, we pulled down like 11 million plus points of killing barbarians, which is pretty amazing. That puts us in 14th place currently. Carl will be up in the top where we kill insane amounts of barbarians to gain a ton of honor very, very quickly if you want to see how we did that. Now, let's do the thing we said we would go do, which is spin the wheel, baby. Now, I went and I revisited my own math on spinning the wheel for the Wheel of Fortune. And as it turns out, even though I don't need the research speedups, I don't need the building speedups, I don't need the wood, even with that factoring in, I'm still getting value overall by spinning the wheel beyond 100, or in this case, I guess it's 80. That spin was less than amazing. As long as I'm getting the legendary commander sculptures along the way, that's what we're sort of crossing our fingers that we land on a fair amount in order to get good value. So I think we're going to spin the max number of times today, and maybe we won't spin tomorrow. Maybe we will, to be determined. These spins, these are not good. No legendary commander sculptures showing up at all. We do have one of the stages that we can go and claim. The 60 out of 80 mark is good. There's finally a legendary commander sculpture showing up to Tango. There's another one. Okay, we're getting back in it. We're starting to crawl our way back toward Value Town with 3 legendary commander sculptures, and at the 60 mark, some amount of speed ups, which I hope one day the research and building speed ups can get traded in for something of actual value to me, or no longer show up on the wheel at all, or really both of those things. There's another legendary commander sculpture, which is the thing we needed. A gold star, a legendary commander sculpture is really solid, and there's another one. We're getting back into this game of value by getting so many legendary commander sculptures in a single spin. Man, I was really starting to feel like we're so far from Value Town that, like, there we go. Another legendary commander sculpture. There's another one. We're evening out. Whew. All right. We just got to stay the course, all right? Over time, things even out. And it all works out okay. That's how this works. Over a sufficiently long period of time, according to my math, and I shared with you the link to that video already, I'm getting about 817 gems of value for every 600 gems that I spend. So for every spin of the wheel, when I'm spinning in sets of 5, I'm getting 200 gems of value on top of it in terms of the stuff I'm getting, not including these rewards, and these are really sweet. Spinning to 80 is, in my opinion, a no-brainer if you are a big spender in Rise of Kingdoms. If you're not a big spender, then you might go for a more value tier, such as one of the lowest tiers. Spinning to 10 gets you some legendary commander sculptures. That's probably a solid bet for getting really good value on your gems. Okay, so these spins have turned out totally fine. This is just an okay one. We're now spinning above and beyond what we needed to, just to show you that, like, we're going to stay the course, sticking with what the probabilities should be showing that we get that is of value. And maybe it's going to work out, maybe it's not. Sample size is kind of small to say definitively. Here's a bunch of goodies, food, and stone, and training speed ups, which we desperately need, and a gold head. We'll spin again, converting our gems into things that we can use. There's some stone. There's a legendary commander sculpture. Some training speed ups is really solid. Another legendary commander sculpture, solid. And okay, so wood is one of the things we really don't need at all. All right, 5 more spins, and then we wrap this bad boy up. One more legendary commander sculpture, some wood, and stone. All right. Training speed ups are very solid. There's a gold star. All right, so Overall, I feel like this is a fine way to convert excess gems if you have them. If you don't, I feel like the specific commander wheels are a good bit better. Now, with all of that said, let's just go get a look at our legendary commander sculpture count real quick. If we get a look here, we are now up to 222 legendary commander sculptures again. Well on our way toward expertising a commander that is close to being expertisable. I feel like if we do legendary sculptures that are universal into a commander, it might be Guan. If we do Guan, it's going to be like a month from now after we've max spun the other two Guan wheels. By that time, we'll have at least the 350 to 400 sculptures, probably in the realm of 400 sculptures, we would need to expertise him. But that's a big if. I don't know if that's what we're going to do. We may just hang on to them for whatever meta comes next because, well, you saw how well that has worked out for me, card up in the top, when we double expertised Attila Takeda for KVK. And on the topic of KVK, we are going to start editing all of the insane amounts of footage that we have obtained from KVK so that you can watch the insanity as it all unfolds. So if you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to tons of insane KVK warring, please do like and subscribe so you can get that content right to your screen. And until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.